It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Cleveland Cavaliers out at Quicken Loans Arena. Check tonight would bring them to 3-0 on the young season. What a start that would be for them. They've looked awfully good in those first two wins. And you hear Kyrie Irving's name, and you think of a playmaking point guard. But he is as deadly a shooter, Kenny, as anyone in the league from time to time.
I mean, the guy won a three-point contest,
yeah.
So no surprise there. You know, he's averaged, 2 to 3 three-pointer shots made in the last couple of seasons. Now he's quick to get off his shot off the dribble, which is different from most three-point shooters. That's why some people don't really recognize him as a three-point shooter.
And not only that, Kenny, because he's so fast, you got to respect his drive and give him the space.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. In for Cleveland, Mon Shumpert has come in for Smith. And then for Miami, Terrence Jones has checked in for Aaron Baines. Temple comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic. On the floor for Miami, Freak, he's in at point guard. Chris Bosh is out there with Winslow. Then there's Terrence Jones. And it's Temple in at the 2. Here's Freak. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
And two teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw.
Yeah, they split the season series, Greg, and you look at it, was it matchups? Perhaps good fortune or luck? Tonight we'll increase the sample size by one game to see who comes out on top.
And let's check out stats for James. Great showing for him last season. 5th in scoring, 7th in assists, and a top 15 ranking in blocks per game, supplying that backline protection that is so key to a great defense.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tony Snell's in for Irving. Here's Shumpert. Plays it up and banks it in. Shumpert's got his first basket.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. Shumpert with the steal. We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Snell kicks to Love. 6 to shoot. And again, it's Cleveland.
Just such a good shooter from that range.
And you factor in his height advantage, it's almost unfair.
Freak dishes to Bosh. Freak passes to Bosh. Freak with it. Harris is there. And it's Freak missing. Cavaliers leading.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First free throw is good. And the Heat making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Here's will go with a different look here. Omer Asik, he's checked in for Love. LeBron comes in for Caspi. Smith checked in for Tony Snell. And Irving subbed in for Devin Harris. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron James is out there with Omer Asik. And it's Shumpert in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Freak. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Freak's got it all tied up now for the Heat. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Irving attacking. And the shot is good. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And a wide open look for Freak. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Irving kicks to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint. And when you can get them, you got to score them.
Baines dishes to Freak. Shumpert with some nice D.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Smith, no good. Irving with the steal. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak.
Irving giving them lots of trouble. He has 12 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Dragic kicks to Jones. The tray. And it's Freak missing. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Outside Irving. The pass to James. Fade away. And it's Freak with the rebound.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
It's stolen by Smith. He kicks to James. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. Second, the Cavaliers.
You know, a solid three-point game can be the cornerstone of an effective offense. I mean, it adds a little pop and punch to what a team is doing offensively. And last year, this team was not made up of just good three-point shooters. They had great three-point shooters.
Passes to Baines. Good ball movement here by the Heat. To end the run, and Freak with the layup. Freak's got 5 now.
Showing the quickness right there. Just tough to keep up with it.
Irving passes to Ashik. LeBron against Jones. The drive by James. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all taking full advantage at the line.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so we wrap up the first half. Cavaliers ahead. They finish off the second quarter on a 15-5 run. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. The second half beginning in just a moment. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in. And then for Miami, Terrence Jones comes in for Aaron Baines. And Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic. On the floor for Miami, Freak in at point guard. Winslow is out there with Chris Bosh. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Jones in at the 5 spot. The Heat trail by 8. Here's Freak. He has 5. And it's sent back by Irving. They retain possession. The Heat have had some good chances at the line, but only gone 6 of 12 from the stripe.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Yeah, as a group, really a dismal year for them from the line last season, guys.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And the layup's good off the glass. Irving's got 20.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Irving with the steal. The feed to Shumpert. There's the pick. Pass to Ashe. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Freak. Again, the miss by the Heat.
And if he thinks that's within his range, then you know what? He's got a low basketball IQ.
Yeah, impossible to say what he was thinking there, Greg. I'm not even going to venture to guess.
That's good.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Shumpert with the steal. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Shumpert's running.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
The Heat trail by 14. And here's Freak. He has 5. 1:46 left in the third quarter of the game.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
James dishes to Shumpert. Back to James. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. James has got 14.
And the lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5 stars.
Miami with the ball. 15-point game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Harris is out there with Smith. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Kevin Love. And it's Ashe in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Smith. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul. Heat substitution. Stafford.
They are down, but not out. Focus and execute. Freak, you're our leader out there. Now let's go.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they go to the intentional foul.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
And he knocks down the first one. And Harris drops them both.
Thank you, Cleveland! Miami calls timeout.
Here's Freak. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of Kyrie Irving. Kenny, your thoughts?
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the...
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.